Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, beat a duck. Well, I know to click in to sprint. I got that part. Oh, I gotta go this way. Okay. We got some adrenaline. I was thinking use tall grass rocks. Alright, we sneaked away. Snuck away? Oh, what the hell?
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Use the emergency medical inhaler to heal. Each activation consumes 1 adrenaline. Adreno, excuse me.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Guy really keeps getting that.
You hit your head or something? You're in Veil. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
I'll do that.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay. Alright, I got a gun. Left trigger to aim, right trigger to do that. Do I have to shoot these?
Damn
Yep.
it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
I don't know if I'd really call that an enemy. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TDT meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain faster. TDT meter Press it slowly over time. Right bumper to do it. Okay. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lock picking skills help you in a place of someone you're not meant to be. Mag picks used to break open locks and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. Your skill is high enough to break the security. You will see how many peg mags and shunts you need and how long it will take. Range your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Okay. I'm just gonna take everything. Oh, right bumper's the healing. Crap. What was it? Right bumper. I'm over here healing for no good reason. I don't have enough to open that thing. Can you sneak up on him and do a special attack? Hey, nah, Daily, you're good. I haven't been streaming on YouTube. I've just been playing Diablo, so no worries. I appreciate you being here right now. Oh, that's a lie. I've been streaming, but not like on Twitch and on YouTube. I've just been streaming on Twitch. But I figured new game, new thing, so. Yep, so you have not been missing out on anything other than some Diablo 2 Media and XL. Hope you've been doing good.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Oh, hello.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I don't know what we started, but it's gonna be fucking laminated. Oh, it's right bumper. That does not last very long. My shooting is terrible. Can I melee? I can. Okay, good. You're dead. I would like a longer range weapon. Please. At some point in my life. I believe I've reached my destination.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping your combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do to it. Repair it, break it down to parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade. Okay. What? You make me some dinner. No, you make me dinner. No, you.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
But you're so good at it.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Everything's on lockdown. Why what?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah, she's so good at it.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne
The
failed
screen
to
is all
review at
black.
the
It shouldn't be
designated
all black.
location.
Still showing that everything's streaming okay. Let's see what it looks like on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Stream's working okay. You see the game? Once I got everything finally loaded. Oh, I gotta mute it so it doesn't reverberate. Yeah, just restart it. I guess I killed him.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I understand.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation.
I mean, especially
Best of
since
luck
my
in your
name is
search
Alex,
for a
so.
power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Level 2, baby. Woo! Oh, Auntie Cleo management training. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill melee improves all of the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Reach each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks on the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Okay. You've been promoted. Congratulations, you have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, give you points to upgrade your skills, as well as give you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and your upper management material in no time. So let's view the ledger. Oh, well, I already did this. I have the ledger open. So we will add to... Oh, wow, I got 10 points to spend. So we'll apply that. Time dilation location hits. You have unlocked location hit effects for TTD. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. This really reminds me of Fallout. Combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okay. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Auntie wants you to be the best to help her be the very best. Alright, so I have 1 perk that I can get, which is toughness. That increases TTD. I do damage when alone in party. Strider, sprint, weapon armor durability loss, companion critical hit, so I guess I'll get companions at some point. Science weapon magazine size, damage per flaw, 5 base armor, 100 additional ammo stock on vendors, consumable and general stock, okay. Carrying capacity, the recharge rate, unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. 50% XP from companion kills and vendor prices. So I'm going to get the Traveler perk first. And then I have something in my journal. I need to find a power regulator now. So that means we need to leave the ship and go exploring. Hello.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Yeah, the guards and the locals had a bit of an altercation.
Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours.
That's almost every job.
Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience.
Stop.
Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Okay. Well then. Alright, so I guess. So it's health and then my DDT.
What's that noise?
Resident. I would love a longer weapon, longer range weapon. Where'd this guy die? Oh, okay. What? Okay. Yeah, this really looks like Fallout to me. But not so gloomy. Alright, I don't think these are bad guys.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Mind your business, Silas.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
I don't want any of that on me.
Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Wow.
Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Okay.
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Alright, let's go outside. So we can go, have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating. Okay, I know how to do that. That's why. Transition to Edgewater. I'm gonna fill up my drink real quick. It's too late. It's too late for Sprite. No. It's too late for Sprite. You can have some water. No, it's too late. Nope, too late for Sprite.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad, You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply
This
cannot
dude's
afford
broke.
it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
She's not happy.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged. What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Okay.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months.
That's terrible.
I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Wow.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Okay.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
There's got to be a faster way than getting to the quest.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
That's not very nice.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Okay. Little guard in the way. Hello.
You the new worker?
Nope.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Wow.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh,
Besides a
shit.
crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
This is terrible.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
It's terrible. You can still dehydrated water. That's great. We got a long way to go. No, we don't. Just right over here. Okay. Okay, apparently not. There's got to be a faster way to open the map. Okay. You just hold it down, it opens it. Wait, I'm facing the complete wrong way. Am I not supposed to be out here? How do you zoom? Oh, okay. Well, that's how you zoom out. Let's go back to Edgewater. Alright, I gotta get this dude's money.
What can I do for you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been... I am... As the...
Okay, well, what if we change it to this? Yeah, let's try this quest out for a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, I discovered the cemetery. I thought I kind of already did that, but, you know, whatever. Just wish I had a long range gun. Damn. I am terrible. What gun did he have? Yeah, let's switch to that. Wait, that guy had a hunting rifle. That's heavy. Yeah, I know about armor management. This is what I was looking for. So I did long guns. Okay. Which would be what I have equipped now. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm a good shot with this. Come out. Dismembered him. I don't want to transfer anything to the cash register. Definitely want to take all this stuff though. Pick this in 4 seconds. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen. Oh, well, I wasn't seen. So we're gonna take all of that. Ha ha ha. Nothing in there. I cannot open that because I do not have the lock picking for that. If I fall down, yep, take a little bit of damage. Yeah. Alright, I'm enjoying this. This is like Fallout, but not all gloomy. Gotta reload. Kill the guy that got stuck. Headshot. Oh, we leveled up. And we're gonna have all sorts of cool stuff to sell. Apparently I found a vending machine. Oh, here we go. Vending machines offer a variety of items. The hex code 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Okay. Well, let's go with that. And then I can start marking stuff. Not what I wanted. There we go. Old MacDonald had a triple plate. E-I-E-I-O. With that blade, he killed a sprat. E-I-E-I-O. From the bout of the choosy spacer. I like that. But we can... Oh, well, I can break this stuff down. Whoops. Well, now I'm naked. That's a 4, 3, 4 to 4, 9, 9. Okay. Whoops. Oh, this is all junk. I don't know if I'm supposed to sell cards or not, but hey, I just did. Where are those medical supplies? More medicine stuff. I like taking all this stuff. Open. What's over here? What you got here? Oh, okay. Oh, this is just like different animals from the planet, I'm guessing? Coming soon. I don't think that's happening anymore. Bet all these residents got killed. Gonna take 4 seconds to pick this bad boy. Got it. Whoops. And we'll take that. I'll take that. And some of that. Alright, let's go. Fast travel. Slices, dices, and cauterizes. I like it.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Wow. Is there any way to see your reputation? Oh, I guess I have this quest to do too. In here, huh? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's pretty cool. Got elevator music.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Okay.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Okay.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
You get a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. They provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Cool.
Wish I could. Yep, be right over. In a jiff.
Cool. Got us a little companion.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, that makes sense. Talk to the vicar. Alright, let's go. I know what this is. That's their inventory and stuff. I get that part.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders gone.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Alright, so let's try and finish this side quest real quick. Silas is not the one that I want to talk to. It's over here that I want to go to. Nope, broke my leg.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Oh, here's this person I'm looking for.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
No, that's not what I'm here
You ever
for.
swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, you're a little drunk.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
That's right.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Deal with the mechanical scout.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Blue glowy square thing. Where's the robot? Oh, okay. Well, it's over this way. Let's kill the robot real quick. Kill the robot, turn in this quest, and then we'll go talk to Silas about his grave matter thing and figure out what he wants us to do about the barber. And then I need to go to bed because I do not want to have a struggle like I did today.
He knows it. But I could...
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
That's pretty good.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Does that mean we did the quest? Are we done? Oh, okay. So now I just report back and tell him, hey, I fixed it. I know you wanted me to destroy it, but it's fixed now. For him to be all mad at me. What's down here to fight? Oh god, a lot of things. Okay.
That's the last of them.
We're going in all melee. It's pretty good. Give me that loot. Almost level 4. Almost level 4.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one. And the enemy
You'll be there before you know it. I like it.
What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical.
He wants me to find his secret weapon.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
That just sounds nasty.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Did I consent first? Alright, let's finish up that other quest. This is still part of that same quest? Gosh darn it. The task of going over here. Telling him what all we figured out. I'm liking this game. I'm surprised I've never played it. I mean, it's Fallout, but it's not depressing. Everybody seems so happy here.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners, skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go extort some. Extortion. Okay. I was kind of hoping to be done with this quest already, since it was the first task that I got. Twice the speed, half the price. Be a better you with Adrenatine. Or Adrenatime, I don't know exactly what it said.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Excuse me. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. He was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. Gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down in his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. You sell the chief somewhere nice and quiet. Use the business to pay his body price and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
I read it.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
Waggle.
He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
That's what a suicide
I was the one
is.
who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Yeah, you gotta pay a fine if you do. Man. Oh, ridiculous. Alright, let's go back. Oh, wait. What was that? Cantina specials. Hot meals, cold meals. Live music when available. Day old salt tuna. 2 bits off. I love me some salt tuna. Oh, it sounds delicious. Alright, let's turn this bad boy in.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, so now this quest is turned into... Oh, well, it says to
Something I can do for you?
It says to return to Silas.
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. Something I can do for you? Yeah? former... Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Okay, so I have another... No. I don't. You finish collecting gravesite fees from the people of Edgewater. Return to Silas. I return to Silas. He talks about Edgewater or something. I can't complete the damn thing. That's the cemetery. I mean, I don't know where to find marauders. Help, game! Direct me to where I'm supposed to go. At all times. I don't want to go exploring on my own. Wait, this is the way that I came in. Hey, I didn't break my leg when I fell that time. Yay, little victories. More little victories. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Alright, I can't go in the water. Means I pretty much came down here for no reason. Just look this up. I don't know. I already talked to him. Got hers. Yeah, but he doesn't give me the option to complete that quest. So, did I already find a glitch? I didn't botch anything yet, thank goodness.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, let me turn in the quest.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer.
Wow.
That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Oh.
Yeah?
Level 4! We did it! We did it! Let's apply that, and then what perk do we want? Okay, we're gonna go with that. And then journal. Whenever we start again, we're gonna do that side quest. I don't think we have anything cool in inventory right this second. No, not yet. Okay, cool. So we'll save here. Did it save it already? It did. Okay. 1 hour and 29 minutes. Idle camera. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, so we're gonna head out there. Appreciate everybody stopping by, watching Diablo earlier, and then watching this right here. I appreciate it. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Fallout, so we'll keep playing it. I'll make sure to do better about streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch. Oh, it just happened. Whenever I play Diablo, I play regular music, so don't want any copyright stuff against me. That would not be good. So, yeah, appreciate everybody stopping by, watching. Everybody have a great rest of your evenings. Oh, what's the featured giveaway today? Curse to Golf. Okay, I'm just gonna get it because it's free. Yay! Free stuff. Woot! Alright, everybody be good. Have a great night.